Hi, my name is Samantha Bining, and today I'm going to be teaching you PTSD service dog task training. These are the items you're going to need in the next clip.
I'm going to be using a collar. The no-pull collars, they can vary. There's all different types of collars, so I'm not going to really show you that one. But for the harness, if you're using the harness, you want to make sure to put it over their vest. See, as y'all saw in the beginning, everything that needs to be included, yes, good girl, get down. Everything that needs to be included. So she already has her boots on and she has her collar. So first thing you want to do is make sure your dog is in a complete downstay and make sure you are loose on the leash. Now she's still in training, so this might be a little tougher. If your dog is already leash trained, it's a lot easier. Okay, so once you have your dog in a complete downstay, you're going to give them a treat. And what we're going to do next is teach them up. Some dogs already, prior to knowledge, just know jump up, but the boots are helping in that scenario because that way your dog does not scratch you. You pull the treat and up. You see how she did a light jump, and you're going to keep repeating that. If your dog does not understand, do not yell at them, because that will cause your dog to have anxiety. And if you already have a hyper dog, it's not really great to yell at them, especially if your dog breed is a border collie. So what you're going to do is pick up their paws, and you're going to say up, and place them like this. And you're going to keep repeating that. Okay, so once you have gone over the simple up movement, your dog will hopefully notice that you are giving them treats to tell you to sit down. And it's also to tell you drink water if sometimes your panic attacks, you need to drink water to calm down, and some other people need to sit down and just calm. It's kind of tough for your dog to notice, but dogs tend to sense anxiety. That's why dogs always come to you. Now, Aphrodite on the other hand, she is a small dog. I'm not crazy about having a small service dog, but it's very easy to step on them. That's why I recommend shoes. The important thing is you want distraction to always be around when you are practicing, because there's always going to be distractions out there. So let's go over that up coordination again. Good girl. As we can see, that was perfect. You don't want your dog to jump on you, but sometimes your dog will be jumping on you, and that's why we have the shoes. Sometimes people will walk by, and that's why you want to be loose on your leash. And you can hold it short. And with that no-pull collar or no-pull harness, you can pull up on your dog. The process is making sure your dog knows that there is a leash. She is actually alerting me right now, currently, because it's hot outside and my heart rate is high and I'm a little anxious. The next step, you want to make sure your dog is directly beside you and notices that you have a treat in your hand. Now you're going to be holding the leash in a loose manner, preferably something with the leash wrapped like this. Never wrap it around your hand, because then that shows the dog you are in a tense mood. You're going to place the leash in front of your dog's nose and let them sniff it. They may lick your hand or just investigate to see what you have in your hand. You're going to do that a couple times so your dog is aware of the leash being. After that is you are going to drop the leash. Hopefully your dog does not get scared, but in case your dog does, just pick the leash right up and place it back in front of their nose for them to know the leash is there. That way, if your dog sees another dog, they will not charge for that dog when they are alerted. We have gone over that. I'm going to tell you some different scenarios. For example, your dog will always be around other dogs and always be in a scenario which is very stressful. Your dog is focusing on the treat. Smaller dog could be stepped on, and that's a little scary, so you want to always make sure your dog is directly at your side. Now this is basic service dog things. As we can see, there's another dog, which is my dad's dog, and she knows who it is, so she barks. Basically, you just want to stand in front of them until they hopefully stop barking. So you are going to place the treat in front of them and get them to focus on the treat so they don't notice any people or other dogs. Now, of course, she's in training, so she still is learning this. So that's why we come in heavily crowded areas. Do a light tug on the leash. Sit down. Sometimes you'll have to do a light stomp to get them to focus. It's usually better than yelling at them. because that way you don't cause your dog anxiety. Okay, now that we have our dog in a down sit situation and there are distractions around, we are going to do the up motion. Up.
And that is how you train your PTSD service dog task training. Remember, do not yell at your dog because, of course, it's going to cause your dog anxiety. Remember, step in front of your dog, tug the leash, stomp your foot to get your dog to not focus on other dogs or other people. Bye. Thanks for watching.